Okay, so we're in Ben the photographer's Freelander 2, and he's got this problem come up on the dash here, restricted performance.
I don't know if you're able to see that with the light.
And when you accelerate, well, it's actually restricted performance, but what was happening was when you were getting boost, when you're putting your foot down, the engine was making a sort of noise. And you probably can't hear that, but it's a bit like... Yeah, no, the windows. I've got child locks on the window. So anyway, we've diagnosed what the problem is, and it's a split turbo hose. So if you've got this, there could be a... Right, so Ian, zoom out a bit and then zoom in again so we can see where we are. So we've got a light shining on it, and it's this little hose here, and this is the replacement we've got. So it's a little hose this long with two hose clips. So if you shine it in again, Ian, and see whether... I'll point it out with my glove. It's this hose here, and it's got two hose clips we need to undo at the top and bottom. So we'll have a go at doing that now. Now, I did actually have this off yesterday to look at it, and I used a stubby flat blade screwdriver, but I've put the clips back on in a slightly better way for getting it off again. So if I just undo the screw there, this is a bit rubbish on video, but by the nature of it being in an engine bay, but there's not...
Accessibility to it is actually
not
all
as
right.
bad as it looks, no. It's only a 10-minute job. I'm making it look more difficult than it is. Right, that's that one done. And then where have I put that other? There's a line that the top one you can hardly see, but you can feel where it is. And in fact, I think I've lined it up going from the front. Yeah, got that one lined up going in from here. Again, I did it with the... let me just get that. Right, I'll undo that one. You don't want to watch me struggle. I've undone both clips, top and bottom, and I'm going to sort of squeeze it in the middle and pull the bottom one off. Yeah, and it doesn't take a lot of wriggling out because it tends to be oily. Oh, hold on. I've left that bottom clip on for now. Now I tried to colour it in to see if you could see it, but you can see the split here. And in fact, it looks like interestingly, it looks like the membrane inside is still actually intact, isn't it? And that's probably what was making that weird noise as it was going through. But that's the culprit. That's the offending item there. But unfortunately, you can't buy from Land Rover this bit on its own. They sell it to you with the big plastic pipe that goes down, which seems crazy to me. But so someone on the internet, on eBay and Amazon, is selling this replacement pipe. Now, is it bigger at one end than the other, do you think, Ian?
Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just a slight bend to it.
Oh, no, I reckon it is. Look, I reckon that's a big end.
Is it just how tight these?
But yeah, no, I reckon one end's the big end. And as it was on the car, it was like that. I'll have a look. We'll have a little measure. Right, so we've worked it out. So the bigger hole, that is right, yeah, the bigger hole is at the bottom, the bigger diameter, and the smaller one's at the top. And it was on sort of that.
It's a very subtle difference, though, isn't it?
And the bend is sort of, as I'm looking at the car, it's like this. Does that? I haven't really helped much there, have I? Now, interestingly, Ian's taken offence to the clips that are supplied with this, so we're gonna reuse these Norma clips. So if I put that, now the top one's on one of those little things there. So let's put that one on the top.
Don't forget to make sure you get it the right way round, because you won't be able to twist that one. It's so easy.
No, yeah. So I want to get it roughly where it's pointing towards me, yeah, which is about there. A little bit more that way. Alright, and then see if he will. Is he going to go on? He's sort of jamming it a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just going to lever that up a bit, give me a bit more room there. Right, so there he goes. We've got it there. Big one's at the bottom. This clip's at the top. One's be pointing towards the front. There you go, that's sitting on there better. Now worryingly, that is somewhat different diameter to that. So I'm getting a little bit worried because that's where we took it off. It's going to be tricky to put on. This one I'm going to put over the plastic pipe because it seems to fit over the plastic pipe without disappearing. and let's see how easy that is to wriggle into place. Right, yeah, it doesn't disappear. Right, let's have a go at that top one, shall we? Oh, come on. Right. You can just about get your other hand around in here. So we're all in. That part we bought off eBay there, that silicone pipe, is a good job. The diameters were just right. You just need to squeeze it over. When you're doing the clamps up, make sure you can feel the solid inner plastic part. So you can squeeze the rubber pipe, but you should be able to feel the solid bit and make sure the hose is on top of the solid part, so that, I haven't explained that very well, have I?
You want to make sure the clamp's not at the edge of the very edge of the plastic.
It's got to be clamping onto the inner bit. That's all good, so we'll just take it for a test drive. But that is a 15-minute job. They're £25 on eBay. We don't sell them on our website, but we had the problem, so we thought we'd share the fix with you. And hopefully that will solve the problem.